Hello, everybody. In the previous video, we completed a part of our database sheet with the VLOOKUP function. Here, we need to fill the rest of the table with the actual amounts for each P&L item in 2016, 2017, and 2018. We can use the Sumif function in order to add the amounts for each code. We need to have 3 different columns, which will contain the data for each year. So in the columns F, G, and H, we will have the numbers FY16, FY17, and FY18 respectively. Let's use the Sumif function, starting for FY16, typing plus Sumif in F4. The formula asks us for the first argument, and that is the range criteria. The criteria range, in this case, is the column containing codes in the source sheet for FY16. Let's select the whole column and fix it. This is a good practice when the sheet does not contain any other data. The sum criterion is the code cell B4 in the sheet database. The last argument is the sum range. We want our formula to sum the amounts in column F within the source sheet for 2016. I'll select column F. After obtaining the result from the formula, we immediately notice something which came to our attention before. Revenues have negative signs, and costs are positive. This occurs quite often in practice. In order to avoid confusion, let's negate the Sumif formula and reverse the signs. The same procedure should be carried out for 2017 and 2018. Once we have finished typing the formulas for the 3 years, we will be ready with our database, in which the items for all 3 years are aligned to each other. I'll go and redo the function for FY17. First, I'll select the range for the condition. Column B in the source sheet for FY17. Then I'll pick the criterion, which will be the code in our database sheet. The last argument is the sum range. We will select the column amount from the source sheet FY17. Let's keep in mind that we are reversing the signs. The same operations need to be carried out for FY18. Bearing in mind the sign reversal, which we have at the end. Now that we have created our database, it is of utmost importance to verify whether the numbers we have entered are correct. We can find the row corresponding to net income within the database. Given that this is a P&L format, the net income row corresponds to the sum of the rest of the items. Therefore, if we put a negative sign in front of it, the sum of each column should be equal to 0. This check will be another confirmation that the database numbers are okay. The accounting code for net income changed between 2016 and 2017. That is why we have 2 rows for net income. Let's reverse the sign of both. After completing this operation, we can sum the line within each of the 3 years in our database and verify that it equals 0. Once we have verified that the checks are okay, the database is ready for use. This will do for now. Thanks for watching.